Uh, Big game this Friday with Arizona.
Oh, we're excited. You know, an opportunity for a Pac-10 team to come into this stadium of ours and to play and to showcase our university and this community. We're excited about that.
Who will be starting quarterback?
Austin Dan will take the first snap for us. You'll also see David Pasquale in there, a little bit at quarterback, and Alex Petit. Terrence Owens won't get his snaps unless he has to.
What's the, you ready for this? Anxious?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's football season. We're excited about being back here. Had a great camp. Kids have really improved, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can do here on Friday night.
Good luck. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
100-plus yards, and conversely, they're 11-19 when their opponents rush for 100-plus yards. With a young quarterback and those guys replacing 7 players on defense, is that going to be a point of emphasis, knowing the guys you got in your stable back there?
Well, yeah, I think that, with the offensive line returning for us and having Morgan Williams and Adonis Thomas along with David Fluellen and Darius Reeves, we've got some running backs that can do some things for us. I think ball control will be big. Also, when you're running the football, the opportunity to keep the clock moving. But it's going to come down to being able to do both. And it's close to 50-50 as we can be because they are good on defense and they understand the different ways to stop offenses. So we're going to have to, make sure that we're doing our thing correctly.
Okay. Coach, talk about being able to open the season at home on ESPN, being the only game on TV against a team like this. What does that mean to you?
Well, it reminds me a little bit of last year, to be honest with you. That Colorado game was a huge game for us. And, as I said all last year, it's about showcasing this football program, showcasing university and showcasing the community. And we get that opportunity to do it again. You don't get that very much. But to have Arizona come in here and to have Coach Stoops, who, I've known, he played back at Iowa with my dad. When my dad was there at Iowa, I know the Stoops family extremely well, and it's a great opportunity to be on the opposite sidelines.
Is the pressure on your offense this week because of how much they have coming back on their offense? They're a team that's going to score a lot.
Yeah, they've got 10 returning starters that we have had listed, and so yeah, I mean it's still as we tell our football players, it's their offense against our offense, and really our defense against their defense. If they stop them, we've got to stop them, and if they stop us, we have to stop them. I mean that's the game of football, in my opinion. So you try to match what they're doing on their side of the ball, and try to create or do better than what they do.
Now that's a role you've been in the last few years. Is when your defense has struggled. Are you guys comfortable playing in a shootout if that's what it turns into?
Well, I've been in defensively. I guess that however you win, if you win by 1 point, if you win 1-0, or if you win 44-45, I mean whatever you win, as long as you win. Because that's what the game comes down to, is winning.
If there were 1 or 2 areas that you'd like to see the most improvement on this year versus last year, what would those be?
Kicking game first, no question. I mean, our punt was 120th in the country, so that was dead last. So we have to improve in the punting game, net punt, and we have to improve in kickoff. So those are the 2 big areas that I think sometimes get overlooked, that really put us in predicaments last year. And then, of course, on the defensive side of the ball, we've got to be, more consistent. We play good a week, and then the next week we wouldn't play well. So we've got to be more consistent. I think that had a little bit to do with the youth, but we've got to be more consistent. And then offensively, I think that we've talked about it all since spring football is not turn over the football. And we had a couple problems with that last year, or penalize ourselves, and the next thing you know, it's 2nd and 15 instead of 2nd and 5. So we've got to do things that don't hurt ourselves.
Tim, with so many road games in the first 6 weeks, how important does it make this game that much more important? Protecting your home turf, taking care of business at home here, knowing you're going to have so many road games, so many tough tests?
Well, I think you just take one at a time, Zach. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go Arizona. It happens to be our first, and then we go to OU, and then we go to Western Michigan. We're going to have to play. If you're going to win a championship, you got to learn to win on the road. Alabama did it last year. The teams that win learn to win on the road, and we're going to have to do that to be successful in this conference. So we'll do take them one at a time, and Arizona just happens to be.
All right, Coach, any final comments on the upcoming game against Arizona?
Well, we know it's going to be a great challenge. We're excited about playing in the Glass Bowl in front of our great fans, and we look forward to seeing this Glass Bowl full, loud, and rowdy.